Good morning. Welcome to the Obachanchatter. I'm here today to recap with you this morning. Bad and Bougie, Season 1, Episode 3, Too Many Princesses. Okay, let's recap. We got Tamika and Goshay outside trying to have a conversation. That's where we left them off at last week. And you hear Goshay say, that's what you do. Just stay married to your, just stay something with your house. And Tamika responds, yeah, I stay married to my house, married to my kids, and married to my business. And Goshe said, not no man. She's like, oh, not no man, and definitely not a woman. So I was like, damn. So anyway, we had Princess's husband's business, his family practice, or his practice. He's a doctor and the owner. And she says she got on scrubs, but you can tell she uncomfortable in them, and she looked like she pretending to be a receptionist. One year while she there faking, Malaysia walk in and say, "Hey girl, I see you faking." So she said tells us in the confessional that Prince is just bullshit. And she's like, man, she don't really be doing this for real. So the next scene we have, no, we're still in the same scene with Princess in Malaysia. And Princess is telling Malaysia that she has another fashion show at Dillard. I think this will be her second year. And she says it's a lucrative opportunity for her and that she really enjoyed it last year. But I think she wanted to try to maintain more control of it. So anyway, we see each lady talk. So Princess said, "No, I'm showing this and this and that." So we see each woman. No, I'm not. I'm gonna take care of this. I'm gonna handle it this way, handle it that way. And then each lady says something about princesses who knows her. And Malaysia say, I think she said she's soft and she'll push over. And I think Tamika, somebody said they don't pay her no mind. I don't know, but she didn't get no real high reviews. So Malaysia says, as Princess has a habit of when they was at the barbecue, no, the tea party last week. She said you got a habit of throwing shit out there, and then after you throw it out there, I think you realize what you say, and then you're trying to rein it back in. And apparently, Princess had said to Tamika, "I think you're still in love with Usher," and Tamika was like, "I don't want to talk about Usher." So she said, once you start the ball rolling with some shit, you gotta just you can't sometimes you can't put it back in the you can't put it back in the toothpaste. You gotta just keep squirting the shit or brush your teeth with it. So anyway, Princess said, I'm gonna call her right now and apologize. So while they sitting there in the office, she calls Tamika and she's like, I wanna talk to you. I like to meet with you, so I like to apologize to you. And she's like, apologize for what? She said, I thought what I said to you the other day, the tea was insensitive, asking about your ex-husband. She said, listen, girl, I ain't take no sweat off of that. Just don't worry about it. Just forget it. She said, listen, I tell you what, you and Malaysia come to my book signing this Saturday, and that's okay, we'll be there. So that I think Crystal was having a party and she asked, was Crystal going to the no, Crystal having a party and asked Tamika, was she coming? And she was like, no, she got work to do. She busy. She ain't coming to every event or all the events, you know. She got to chase her bag. And then Go Chase said, she said, I ain't got time to go to this party or whatever. She said, I gotta chase my bag. So anyway, Goche meets with Princess after um Goshe meets with Princess and at a bar or pub or something, they pretend like they're playing darts, but they don't know what the fuck they're doing, but they play a game anyway. And she said that Goshe no Goshe tells Princess that, Tamika your girl. And she said, you know better than me, but she come to the group kind of funky. Can you do something about that? So Princess said, yeah, when I get with her, I have a talk to her. I'll speak with her. She said, Princess says that sometimes if you have a famous ex, I gotta remember that people don't want to talk about him. So Gote says that she she don't know what Tamika deal is. So Princess, I'll talk to her. So Gote not going to the party either because she said she gonna chase her bag. So Crystal with her kids at some kind of kids zone thing, she playing with them and shit, and she talking trash. She's saying that when she was dead, she felt some type of way because Malaysia asked when she was at the cookout, she felt some. It was a tea party. She felt some type of way. 'Cause Malaysia said, "Did you sleep with Tamika X or something?" She was like, "Bitch, what are you doing? Why you asking me some shit like that?" So she was like, "I that left a real bad taste in my mouth." So her friend is with her, this guy, and she said, "You know, don't buy no shit about me. If I got a whole card, motherfucker, pull it and let me see." So she lets us know that she doing club appearances again. She stopped doing it when she got married. She stopped doing it when she fell in love. But since she been going through her divorce for years, finally final, she wanted to get back out there. So this is her first club restaurant appearance or whatever, and she inviting the girls to come out to party with her. So Malaysia said she can't wait to go party with her because she said she is tired. She ready. She been pent up and bent up. She ready to smoke her some smoke and do her thing. So so we got Crystal, and she said we all got our own story, you know. And she said she's talking to her friend. I think his name is Shar. And she said we all got our own story. Um, but she said I'm good because God got a glow on me. And she said, you know, He has bestowed peace upon my life, and I ain't gonna let nobody mess that up. She said she thought her marriage would break her. I think that's all we all do when we first get divorced, and we didn't want a divorce. Okay. So anyway, she was like, you know, it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna put my shit on tonight. I'm gonna drink, smoke, pop it, drop it, do all types of shit. So we got Tamika preparing for her book signing thing. So she got people already waiting, but she tell them she not taking no picture with you not unless you buy a book. I don't know how I feel about that, but I just leave that be because it ain't my shit. So Tamika talks about her book, and Princess have been already there. She already in the audience. So she talk about her son, the one that got killed at Lake Placid. Yeah, he got something ran him over, some kind of water vehicle. So she said the day she said she had a visual next to his bed for 15 days. And she said the day that he died, the machines, all them days, the machines sound the same, but on this day, they didn't sound the same. So she said when he died, she thought she wanted to go with him. So of course she's trying to fight back tears. Everybody in the audience crying, telling her she could do it, she could do it. Even I'm holding back tears a little bit, even now. So let's see. So right then and there, go. Princess had made up her mind that she wasn't going to talk to Tamika about the previous things that had happened. She wasn't because you know she was in an emotional state. She just didn't think it was the right place or time. So while she was telling her story, Malaysia come in, and then Malaysia and Princess greet each other, and they start talking to each other. After Tamika is done, she comes over there to join them in conversation. And they start trying to tell her about her behavior or something that happened between the girls, and she rushing them like I just I gotta go. Like you know, she was moving like she fucking the president or some shit. So anyway, they was like, well, go then. So and you know, the lady was like, who was you dismissing? Who was you talking to? So you know, I don't think Malaysia took too kind to her behavior toward her. So Malaysia said she can't. Malaysia said Tamika can't try this shit on me because I'm the walk away queen up in this motherfucker. So I created that shit. So anyway, it's the Crystal's party thing and Dr. Princess, Malaysia, and Princess are all there. They meet for Crystal's little thing. And when Crystal show up, she show up with Shard. But I put down here. She says it took her a year to get a divorce. So she eating and drinking and she having fun. So when she walk in there with her friend, she in the good spirits. I don't know what the fuck she got on. I don't know what none of them got on because it's cold as a motherfucker. What's her name? It's snowing outside. Malaysia got on shorts and some thin ass sweater and something you can see through like it's nylon. And Crystal just damn near naked. So many holes in her shit. She shouldn't have had no clothes on. One person got clothes on is Shard and that Dr. Princess who was so fucking annoying. And that shirt, she got so many ruffles on her goddamn shirt. I laughed when Crystal said, and Dr. Ruffles over here, that shit was funny. That shirt was ugly. I don't know who told her that it was fly, but it wasn't. So anyway, when she sit down with them, the energy off of Dr. Princess is like, ooh, this bitch is like, I don't really like her. So anyway, Dr. Princess sit down and said, well, we been here. I mean, we ain't in no VIP or nothing. We ain't roped off. Ain't no waitress or nothing came over here. So Crystal was like, oh, okay, baby. What's up with that energy? How are you? My name is Crystal. And she's like, hey, how you doing? So she was like, no, girl, we're just here to have a good time, right? We having a good time. Okay, I'm just trying to check your energy. So Crystal extends her hand to shake Dr. Princess hand. So anyway, Malaysia and Princesses, Malaysia's talking to Princess, and she say, you need to really check Tamika on how she be acting. She said, she was just real disrespectful. Dr. Princess like disrespectful. Who was disrespectful? So Malaysia tell her that how they was trying to talk to her and she was rushing and rushing, and then the Dr. Princess said, you need to check that. Man, you got the same name. I need you to check disrespect. So, Princess is like, what's wrong with your bitch friend? I mean, I don't even know her like that. So, Princess reminds my of her own Malaysia of her own shit. That's what Malaysia tell Princess. You remind me of me when I was married to my husband. I used to be a pushover. Nobody want to hear that type of shit in Malaysia. I used to be a pushover and let people just do whatever they wanted to do to me. I don't remember what episode that was. I saw on Basketball Wives. I don't remember seeing that. So I got around here while it's outside. It's snowing like hell. And they got no coats, feet out, shorts. I said, no, everything got all types of holes in it. Shit, I'm getting cold just talking about it. So anyway, Dr. Princess, she messing up the vibe. So she was like, so anyway, Chris was like, I'm gonna dance, I'm gonna turn up, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and then Dr. Princess like, come on, girl, cause I got my single. So she said, hey, Chris was like, hey, Chris was like, come on. So Malaysia, she's still talking about wanting to talk to Tamika, and then I think after Princess had enough of her mouth, she getting mad with Malaysia because she was like, listen, first of all, it wasn't the reason why I didn't talk to her was because it wasn't the place. She just was reading some shit about her son being killed, losing her son. I don't want to walk up her and tell her why you ain't getting along with Tamika. That shit sounds stupid petty. She didn't say that, but that's what she should have said. So she said, and then not even that. Who's this bitch named Dr. Princess that you brought up in? This bitch thinks she know me. She don't know me to be talking no shit to me. And that's when I said, oh, okay, maybe that princess ain't no pushover. Because she said, I don't know you. And you don't know none of my business. I'm gonna leave it at that. So they said, where you going? She said, I'm gonna go call Tamika. And they was like, oh, you got five on you now. And I said, yeah, y'all probably done pissed her ass off. So she going outside to call Tamika. And before she said, I'm gonna go call this bitch. And they was like, oh, now she a bitch. Now Tamika's a bitch. So Dr. Princess say, I'm not going to be rude or inappropriate. She said, I wasn't talking about. She said I wasn't going to talk about this shit with her. I was going to figure me out it was the wrong time. So I said, so Princess was asking Malaysia, why you bring this bitch here? She talk too much. Your energy off. So why when Malaysia come out to talk to check on Princess while she's sitting in the car, Princess was mad as fuck. Princess said, man, I don't even know that girl. She talking all this type of shit. She said, I don't know how she need to pump her damn brakes. I don't know this lady. And she said, so she all been out business and shit, so why they talking to each other? She said, I don't really didn't appreciate that, Malaysia. So why they talking to Mika call? So Malaysia don't leave. So after a while, you see Princess say, girl, let me talk to her. Go ahead on, go. And she started putting up the window. I was like, damn, that's rude. So Dr. Princess is at the table fucking around with Shard and Crystal. And she was talking about how she used to be and this type of shit. And she said, well, so Dr. Princess said something about this how I used to be. She said, because when I seen you the other night at the cookout, I was like, she looked like she been a little bit loose. The question said, what the fuck you mean, a little bit loose? She said, then you said you had thought or whole tendencies. She said, bitch, I don't know what the hell you talking about. She said, but ain't nothing loose about shit I got going on over here. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? So she said, So she said, I'm evaluating you because you coming off real aggressive. You aggressive. And she said, don't get offended. But Crystal said, you coming off like real aggressive. Like, and she's like, oh, Dr. Princess, I'm very aggressive. She says, okay, see. She said, you know how I can recognize it? That's to be just like that. Full of a bunch of bullshit that ain't nobody want to fuck around with. But she ain't say that. But that's what she should have said. But she didn't say that. She was like, see, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm on. She was like, so Dr. Prince is trying to act all cute. I mean, are you mad? She said, what she said? She didn't say actually what she meant. She was like, are you getting upset? Are you upset? She said, there's more stuff that I could say to you, but because I've changed. I mean, I go to church. She said, my mouth is so much better now. My face was like, what, bitch? You was lying. So anyway, Crystal like, fuck this job. I'm getting up. She go to the bathroom. She leaving, but the shard dude run behind her. Said, "Come on, leave. Don't let that bitch fuck your bag up." And she like, "Man, that bitch don't know me. I'm from the day. I got shit just popping off every day, all day. I will fuck up. This bitch don't take this mic off. Take unmic me. I'm gone." And so you just see Doctor Witchcom just sitting there, Doctor Ruffles looking all cool and shit. So I was like, ooh. So anyway, they show us a scene from next week. And next week, what do we have? Next week we just have Gold Shay and Tamika meeting so they can argue again. And then we see Gold Shay, she must have some real serious problems with her kids because she in counseling, but she by herself. And the counselor said, what can I help you with? She said, you can help me learn how to forgive. I was like, you too old to have problems with forgiving, girl. So anyway, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you wasn't. You was right here with me in this bullshit. And I'm if you want to know my overall, this is the third episode I watched. The first episode was stupid. I never heard of an Aspen party in Atlanta and it looked like it was in the summertime. All the motherfuckers up in there with furs. Nobody outfit given. They just like they took a collage of just bullshit, whatever just looked. And then he had to go. They ain't had no theme or nothing. It was a nigga that had on some I think he was in the pool with his fucking fur on, so I know it couldn't have been a real fur. Let's see, what else? Second episode, I thought the tea party was whack. They like they do poor shit. I like the tea party, that place was whack to me. It didn't look cute, looked like it had a bunch of old people dishes and old artificial flowers and shit everywhere. I ain't seen nobody eat a crumpet or a skunk it or nothing. Or maybe I didn't watch long enough. And then this episode, it was alright. Wonder why we ain't gonna never see if they supposed to be sharing each other's life. How come we ain't gonna never ever see Ghost Shelly's wife or whatever? I wanna know what she look like. Cause Ghost Shelly don't never got no clothes on. You my wife, but you take and put some clothes on your ass. Do you hear? So anyway, could have been anywhere, but you spent 17 minutes and 57 seconds with me, and I love you for it. Bye now.